Hello and welcome to another one off. Today we're going to be looking at the quasi-sequel of Phantasy Star Online. This is Phantasy Star Universe, Ambition on the Illuminus, not the Illuminati. This is on the PlayStation 2, released in 2007, given that this was available on the Ps2 and the Xbox 360 as well. Now, let's take a look. Blah blah blah. Okay, change preview screen. This is the sequel, as it was, to Phantasy Star Universe, which was essentially a spin-off of Phantasy Star Online, in a way, or a reimaging, maybe a better way of putting that. Very much a a single player with bolted on multiplayer kind of thing, and I have to say the single player was god awful because you played as a guy called Ethan Varbar, or Webber if you prefer. Anyway, here we go, character creation screen. Let's just get on with it, shall we? Human, Newman, which is kind of like elves. Yep, there you go, you can read the thing there. Casts, which are, their mental abilities are lower, which doesn't make sense, they're robots. Beasts, who are very good at close quarters and then turn into beasts when they're beastie. Male, female. Female casts kind of look scary. We are probably going to go for I tend to prefer beasts, really. Female or male, we'll go female, just because, you know, it's nicer to look at if you get stuck behind them the whole time. Face, make it look like a happy face, I suppose. I don't know. Let's put some freckles on. Eyes, weird Japanese large eyes. What is it about the Japanese and having large eyes? Yep, that'll do. And we'll change the colour to that, because that'll do. Eyebrows. Fascinating how eyebrows really change your facial expression, isn't it? We'll go with that. Eyelashes, like that. Ears. I don't like long ears. Yep, we'll go with that. Hairstyles. Don't know why she's got green hair, but there you go. I have to change the face, it looks so dumb. They're just, this whole Japanese face thing. Wait, perhaps we can... there we go. There we go. That's much better. Wait. There we go. That's just a bit, you know, apart from looking very catty, it's a bit normal. A bit more normal. Ears tend to get in the way here, but we're just, we don't want to over Japanese it. We've changed the hair colour as well. Let's see if we can go for very angry looking, but okay. Interesting, it goes from kind of not so angry looking to being happy just because of the change in the hair colour. That's kind of interesting. Let's not go, let's be reasonable. Okay, bodysuits. Because everybody wears swimming trunks in the future. We'll go with let's go with that one. Skin colour, let's go dark. Proportion. Really? Does they actually have a breast slider? I'll go with that. Give her a bit of oomph, but not. Let's not be ridiculous. This is so dumb. Anyway, she's supposed to be badass. Let's go with that. Let's try and be reasonable here. Still don't think that is actually reasonable, but hey, whatever. Can't spin forever. No, dressing up is a very big thing in the newer Phantasy Star games. They overdo it a bit, to be honest. I like that. Trousers. Yada yada yada. Let's go with that. Shoes. Yada yada yada. Go with that. I haven't actually got the sound on my one, so heaven forbid, hopefully it isn't too loud. We're going to call her... Let's keep the Ceres going, huh? Even though she won't be quite Ceres, but anyway. Ceres from Helsing, if anybody's counting, which I doubt anybody is. I should probably put my headphones on. Yada yada yada. Oh. Crunch crunch bang. Oh. That's Ethan Weber. Aha. I hope you can read weird words. At least it's not drum and bass. It's a bit pointless, you know, having a character screen which you can't read. Yeah, well, these are the new people playing it. Evil Ethan Weber. Boom! Nuclear explosions. So yeah, this is Sega. Remember Sega? They made some great games. Up until the Dreamcast era.
In the galaxy lies a sun orbited by 3 planets, the Garal system, a place inhabited by humans and races born of humans, Numans, beasts, and castes. For 500 years there was war among the 4 races, a seemingly never-ending conflict. Then finally, an era of peace and prosperity that lasted 100 years. But the peace was shattered by the arrival of the Seed.
Yeah, Gundam Seed screwed everything over for everybody. It was like, Kira! And then, Athrun! And then, Kira! And then everybody hated it.
Maiden! Maiden, are you alright?
Who calls their daughter Maiden?
Did you see something ominous again?
Yes.
Yes, pointy-eared one.
Seed invasion. They come yet once again.
Then we must put our countermeasures in place.
It's not just the Seed.
What?
Our entire civilization is at stake.
What do you mean?
Our races will fight again. Our cities destroyed.
Oh god, the audio is pretty terrible.
Afterward, I see. Many people will be dead. Nothing but dust.
Nothing but dust.
How can this be?
The end of the world is approaching. We don't have much time. We must figure out a way to save as many people as we can.
Right, class extermination then.
Ethan.
No? Okay. Project Ethan begins. This was released on the PC as well, actually, now I think of it. because I've got copies of Universe and Ambition of Illuminus. But this is just on the PS2, so don't expect too much. Doop-a-doop-doo, now loading. No, I don't need to do the tutorial because I do actually know how to play this game. So let's go. So you can see I've got full camera control. Massive step up from Ps2. This is your room, which you can actually put together as you want. Yeah, let's create some new data. This is the same as in Phantasy Star Portable and Portable 2. These games all very much follow on from each other. And you get stuff which you can decorate your room with, and people will come and hang out in your room. And you'd all be sci-fi friends together, and I don't think there's a dance function, but there should. Actually, I think there is. Oh, first person view. So you can form parties. Options. Let's see, quite a lot going on there. Let's see. Oh, they've given us quite a lot to do with anyway, haven't they? Ooh. Oh. Sonic and Tails. So let's put. There's Sonic. And there's Tails. So after a long day's work, I can't go. So what up, Tails? What up, Sonic? How's it going? Completely dumb, but hey. And this is kind of like PSO2 actually, in that we have multiple areas to go to. You want to go to the Hunters Guild, so actually it's probably best to take the elevator. There's shopping mall, or mall if you want to be American. Let's see. Ah, there we go. I'm gonna go to 4th floor. I think 4th floor, or is it 3rd floor? It's been such a long time since I played this game. But yeah, it's a bit more fully functional. It's generation gap. Fascinating to see what would happen. There we go. That's where we want to go. Guardian's headquarters. Generation gap. What we get now. I mean, PSO is on the Vita as well, only in Japan. Free to play. Anyway, let's talk to the. I'm sure I'm going to get introduced to this annoying beast woman. No? No, we're good? Can I just get on with it? Yep. Episode 2. So this is essentially the sequel to Phantasy Star Universe's multiplayer. Yeah. Because multiplayer you could create your own character, and you of course had to have your... Yeah, we've had this already. Thank you, Ethan.
In a faraway galaxy.
We've done this. Here we go. Okay. So yeah, like Phantasy Star Online had episodes 1 and 2, so does Phantasy Star Universe. Now, this is your usual partner in crime, a beast, which is not derogatory. She's kind of cool. I think her name is Lulu or something, or is it that somebody else? It's all the same to me, to be honest. Meanwhile, on Tatooine, Yeah. Meanwhile, on Tatooine, while playing Monster Hunter, it should be said Monster Hunter takes a lot from this game. When I mean this game, I mean Phantasy Star Online, especially a lot. It's not Monster Hunter is much less arcadey. Yeah, I think we get the idea. Much less arcadey and stuff like that. You know, you have stamina, and you don't have. You can't see the health, and you have problems with getting cold and stuff like that. Haven't we done all this already? 안녕하세요. Can I? Liar, okay. Or Leia? There, liar. Yeah, and you. So here she is. Yeah, don't talk smack about people. Yeah, she pities the fool. 안녕하세요. Uh-huh. It's Otaku City. See what they did there? See what they... No? Okay then. So yeah, Monster Hunter has a lot more going for it, and with it it's a lot more complicated, infinitely more complicated. This is a much more arcade kind of setup, and as such it's much easier to pick up and put down. I much prefer this to Phantasy Star Online, but that's because I started these round of games with... I prefer the systems in it. This is Tonino, who was a major character in the first game. He's actually like 60 or something, and married. But well, you know, beasts are a bit weird. God, Japanese methods of communication there. So yeah, single player stuff. God, if he was writing this storyline, I'm pretty sure he'd kill him. They don't know the facts, brah. Awkward. Yep. Gosh, she's got ladders in her tights already. Ugh. Yep, so finally we're actually getting into it. So, blocks. This will remind you, if you've watched my other video, Phantasy Star Online, very similar setup. Just, you know, graphical upgrade. Gotta use my goggles. Okay. Highly complicated, but okay. Right, okay. Don't care. Right, good, sure. So we've got to scan plants and collect 15 berries and then kill a bunch of things. So, slightly different setup than last time. So, the combo system still exists. And if I press R1, I can use my gun at the same time. So and I can strafe by holding L1. So combat is a lot faster. Using the combo system here, so every time it kind of goes, that's me comboing. Oh, son of a bitch. Let's get the gun out. And I just leveled up quite a bit faster than the other one. Because I'm using a pistol, it doesn't use any special techniques. Oh, all sorts of things are being dropped. So I'm picking up my loot, my fat loot. Palette swapping. Literally hold the circle button and it comes into existence just like that. Got some fists. Some special arts have different, you know, you hold the button or you don't. I actually have to, sorry. There's the goggles. So we've got to run around and look for stuff. Don't see anything there, so off we go. Some more. Beasts tend to prefer close combat weapons, so let's go with that. Just the way they're set up. Very Diablo-esque. Got some more stuff just dropping like flies. Money. Oop. Things dropping all over the place. I'll switch to that in a sec. Now, I think this is one of those times I have to put the goggles on. Oops. Right. I'm doing what you asked. Yep, there we go. So we found one of however many. Still got no dodge, which is something they only got into on Phantasy Star Portable 2, I think. Next changes the game completely. Oh. Got a whole load of ray photons. So let's. If you've got the X next to them, you can't use them. So you can use these to synthesize stuff, which means that you can change the elements attached to your weapons. So if you power up your ice attribute enough times, it can freeze enemies, which is one of the ones I actually tend to use. Or they do. All these enemies have specific elements attached to them. So if you find the right one for the right guy, so these guys have ice. If you have a weapon that uses fire as its element, well, shockingly, it does more damage. So these guys, fire, it's the other way around. Hence you tend to want to switch between weapons depending on what type of enemy you're facing. I don't even know what this stuff is. Ray photons. In the future we shall all be using ray photons. For it is the way of science, industry and technology. So you can see there is actually kind of a slight differentiation in the power of these guys. Oh, he healed himself. See, that guy as a whole, you can see actually how much crap they got going on them. They're taking less damage now because of it. Oh, I've got it down. Well, that means the key has been dropped, that noise, and it's over here somewhere. But first we better scan this thing, because you know, gotta really do that crap. I'm probably miles behind where I'm supposed to be. And let's open it. Much better than the Ps2 way of doing it. Oh, there's another infected plant over there. Oh. And down they go. Where it stops, nobody knows. I'm pointing at it. Hello? Have I already done this one? I think I must have already done this one. Ah, I see. I have already done it. Unfortunately, it doesn't remove it. So I must have missed some. It's always fun doing this. Oh, there's one over here. How many have I got to get? It'd be good if it tells you what the goddamn quest was, but oh, never mind. Tells you how much notice I take of these things. Let's go back the way we came. Perhaps it'll pop up as we go. Enemies will occasionally respawn, and it's always a good idea just to take them out. By the way, I have no idea what weapon this woman's using behind me. Oh, here's one. It's not exactly the easiest thing to find, is it? Unless it's like in the middle of nowhere, like this one. Did we do this one? Yeah, this is the one we just beamed back from. Okay, so that's 4. Where's the 5th? And possibly 6th, 7th, 8th. Oh god, okay. Jesus, we've got 4. Bossy artificial intelligence. Hello? Any black things? It'd be much easier if they went black and they were like blue or something so you could actually see them. Because black kind of hides in the background because, you know, it's shadow. Oh, Oh, how many more of these things do I have to do then? That's good. No. But then where are they? We've been doing this for 10 minutes. I'm sure all the viewers at home are quite bored of us running around like this. Jesus, come on. Welcome to the MMO problem of not knowing where the hell you're going. Which is why this game is usually best in the situations where you've got to get from A to B and you kill everything in the middle. I don't... No, I don't know. I've done that one, I know that. But what about other ones? I mean, couldn't they have differentiated between them? Jesus. That's just a bit of poor design. We've done that one as well. Done that one, we've done that one. Is there one in this part? I don't see anything. Ah! Yay! Isn't that great? Thanks, I guess. So, because I couldn't find where the hell I was going, I didn't get the best score. Because I didn't get the best score, I didn't get the most points. And points mean prizes, ladies and gentlemen. There is magic in the game, otherwise known as techs. You can heal, chuck bits of ice and fire at each other, buff. Elves. What gave it away? So if she can't breathe, don't remove her mask. It's not your fault if she dies of asphyxiation. Right. Thought bubble. Ugh, these guys. These guys are the biggest losers on the planet. They're the worst thing about this game. I hate these guys. They're one of the first people you meet in the Phantasy Star universe, and they turn up in Portugal as well, and they're just such losers. So in this case we just go straight for them, because they're just not really a threat to anybody or anything. They're just losers. Oh. Gotta watch out for that. Usually these guys don't put up much of a fight, but there's... He's just being annoying. Ow. There we go. Finally. Anybody else drop? Oh, don't take away my chance to pick up stuff. Oh, that sucks. So I don't get to get my pickups. Nobody... Nobody cares. What losers. But my stuff I was picking... You took away my stuff. I hate you. Oh god, it really is storyline heavy, isn't it? Speech bubbles, thought bubbles. Can I pick up my stuff? Oh, for God's sake! Stop showing and let me play the goddamn game. So it's like my laptop, everything's crashing. I'm out. Let's get our arcadey Monster Hunter on. Still pissed off about not being able to pick up it. Right, yep, Monster Hunter high. You know, Monster Hunter probably came out before this did, so... Whoa. This is the first boss, by the way. I like Monster Hunter, it has particular weak spots. Oh, I can't just spam my shot, by the way. It has the blue bar that's underneath it. Kind of, you can only shoot as long as that's full. So you'll see it's going down, 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 down. And now I can't shoot. Please run away. It's never a good idea to get near these things, but... Oh, and that's... Where's it going? That's the way out. Oh god, here we go again. Get down here. Get back down here. You've got a powerful enough weapon, of course, you can just knock it out of the sky. But unfortunately, as this is, you know, one of my first... Oh, the first boss. Ugh. He's taking a hell of a beat, isn't he? There we go. That was the first boss. Don't think all bosses are like that. Oh, let me pick up my fruit drops. Luckily you can just go back and kill him again if you want. And she liked it. Like any sensible elf would. Sorry, Newman. Oh no. Could those rogues who were so worrying. Very Japanese. Okay, yeah. I just took out a dragon. What the hell? Stop being Japanese. Come on, let's go. Mizuraki, cease and desist. So here we go. We can save. Currently at level 7 already, huh? Quick leveling up there. We've been going for just about 40 minutes. Yeah. Well, he did drop something interesting. We've got a trap. Okay. So yeah, you can synthesize stuff, as in build it. Photon charges, Jesus. It's been a while since we've had the photon charge, I can tell you that. Yo, do you want to talk? Welcome, my friends! So these things buff you. Don't really need them. Welcome! Some traps, which I don't really ever use.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you! So, generally speaking... Oh, is that another save point? Okay. Are we gonna save it up again? Ba 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 ba. Let's keep going. See if we can get through the end of this without Everything going horribly wrong. We could do with some interesting new weapons. Fucking dropping. Sounds like we're halfway through the level. So let's finish off the mask, featuring Matt Tracker and Venom. No, not that Venom. Now, if we're lucky, this just involves me hacking and slashing, which is much preferred. So we use goggles, so you have to go. I cut. Oh, there are the traps. Once you see them, you walk right into them because they have a very large area of effect. This is really dumb. I'm gonna have to stop every time I do something and go, huh. What's with this tree? Perhaps I can cut it or something. Okay, here we go. What's that way? Let's just make sure we head up. Oh, come on. That was a bit harsh, let's be honest. Well, that seems like a good place to stop anyway. You get the idea. Oh, where's it going to load me? No, I don't want to load that data. So you get a good idea of the game. That was just dumb. I'm sorry about that. Sometimes you're not always ready, you know? Sometimes you just lose. Anyway, thanks for joining me. That was a look at the first 50 minutes or so of Phantasy Star Universe Ambition of Illuminus, which has nothing to do with Kanye West. Probably. Don't hold me to that. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and to have a good one.